Everyone called me a madman. Everyone said I was insane. They said I was crazy. They said I didn't know what I was talking about. They said there's no possible way that there would be some sort of Tsukihime collab. And where did that bring you? Back to me. Back to the man who knew all along that there would be an arcade added to the game, that she would be part of Lost Belt 7, and we would need a type to fight a type. I was right all along. But before we get into pulling her, let's look at our GSSRs. So, this year's GSSRs, for if you missed out on the info, are split by class and by year. So, we've got Saber class here for 2015 to 2018. Then we got Saber class from 2018 to 2022. Generally, that's how things are going to be split for most of the classes. And the banners you want to pull on are the banners with the least amount of 5-star servants there possible, with at least one that you want or one that's really good, because that gives you the best chance for it, which is why the Saber banners actually suck, because there are 6 on the first banner and 7 on the second banner. Your odds of getting what you pinpoint target for are really low on those banners. Archer 1 banner, very good. You got Ishtar, Gilgamesh, and you've got Squirtoria, all 3 extremely good. James Moriarty, very cool character, not very good as a playable character. You might want him just for husbando status, but if you want just gameplay stuff, the other 3 are extremely good. You got a 3 out of 4 really good choice. Banner 2 on archers, 3 out of 3 are good choices. Nagiko's the weakest one here, and even she is pretty darn solid and can Scotty loop. You got your big man Orion for solos, and you got Joan One-chan for your Castoria Madness Infinite looping. Lancer Banner 1, not the best. Summer Tamamo is a waifu pool. She's not a good character. Brunhilde, a waifu pool, not a good character. Ereshkigal, an okay pool. Honestly, more of a waifu pool than a good character pool. I know a lot of people are going to be angry with me, but suck my dick, it's the actual proper answer. And Skaha, also kind of a waifu pool. The biggest issue with Skaha, she does mega damage, but it's hard for her to recharge her MP for more uses of her MP for mega damage. So she's great for maybe 2 bar breaks, but any more than that and she really falls off, so kind of becomes a waifu pool. It's a very waifu banner. Now these are some top tier waifus, don't get me wrong. Skaha and Ereshkigal and Tamamo, super top tier waifus. I know a lot of people like Brunhilde. Personally, I'm not the biggest into her, but if you like her, go for it. Good waifu banner, bad gameplay banner. Lancer banner number 2, though, this is a great banner. You've got Fey Knight Lancelot, who is extremely good, possibly the best Lancer in the game. I would argue she is. You've got Roma, praising the sun, who is also an extremely good Lancer. And then you've got Sakamoto Ryoma, who is also a very good Lancer. Now, you're gonna want probably Fairy Knight Lancelot more than anything, but all 3 of these are good. You can't go wrong. The next banner, you got Rider Banner number 1. Kinda weak. Maid Altar is a waifu pool. Let's just get that out of the way. She's not a good servant. She is a waifu pool, 100%. Iskander is a husbando pool. Not a great servant. He's okay. But most people that are pulling him are pulling him because he's either a bro or because they want him to squeeze them between his massive chest muscles. And then Ivan is pretty solid. Ivan's actually a good AoE rider, so he's a good servant. So this is more of a not the best banner to pull on. Rider Banner number 2, on the other hand, is pretty darn solid. You've got Lolly Vinci, who is one of the best AoE riders in the game. You've got Linus, who is a waiver tier support. And then you've got 2 extremely new servants that came out, like, I want to say over the past 2 months is how new they are, basically. with Constantine and Kyukte Bakin. Personally, I don't know how great these characters are. I think they're pretty good from what I've looked up of their skills. Constantine is more defensive, and Bakin is more offensive. So, I don't think there's a bad servant on this banner, to be honest with you. So this is another one you can pull if you're looking for a good servant. Now we get into the casters. Caster banner number 1 has Scotty and Merlin. Those are your two big dick supports that you could get. It's got Ilias Veal, who's one of the most popular characters ever because there's lots of content featuring her. You got Big Da Vinci, for those of you that don't like Small Da Vinci, and you've got your Nero caster. Honestly, for most of these servants, either you've had a good shot at them at some point in time, or you'll get a better shot at them than you are right now. With the exception of Big Da Vinci and Nero Caster, Swimsuit Nero, those are the two that aren't going to show up too often. But you'll see Scotty and Merlin more often than not will show up at some point. And Ilya's popular enough that she gets shown here and there, you know? It's an okay banner, but it's not the best. Meanwhile, we got caster banner number 2. Castoria is the best servant in the game. You want her if you don't have her. If you don't have her, you might want this 1 in 4 shot, you know, a 25%. Meanwhile, Miss Crane comes with her own form of unique support capabilities and her ability to swap teammates, which no other servant really gives you the ability to do without killing them first, Chen Gong. So she can unlock some really good strategy if you happen to pull her. Murasaki Shikibu is just a decent AoE caster featuring Raida art, and if you like Raida's art, then you might want her for that. And then finally, we have the Kabuki Theater team of Izumo no Okuni and Zanzaburo. I have her and Zanzaburo, and they're honestly not impressive. So, Castoria's good, Miss Crane's good. Shikibu and Okuni, on the other hand, are kinda more waifu pulls, to be honest. Shikibu and Okuni both have looping potential, like Scotty for Okuni because she is a Quick servant, and Quick did just get buffed, so that does make her more appealing there. And then you've got Shikibu, who is AoE looping and works with Castoria if you already have her. Next up, we've got Assassin Banner number 1. King Hassan, the Old Man of the Mountain, is a great assassin. Shuten Doji has a really nice ass. Mysterious Heroine X is a very good assassin. And Cleopatra exists. Alright, that's a breakdown of how good they are. Assassin Banner number 2, on the other hand, is pretty stacked. Koyanskaya of the Light is one of the best supports in the game. She enables Buster better than anyone else, better than Merlin. You want her if you don't have her. She is so good. Insanely good. Incredibly good. Kama is the best single-target assassin in the game. I know I said Old Man of the Mountain King Hassan is good. Kama makes Old Man of the Mountain King Hassan look like garbage. She's that good. Kama is one of the best servants in the entire game. Period. And Semiramis is there. You hope you don't pull Semiramis. You got a 2 out of 3 chance of something really, really, really top tier. So that's definitely a super good banner to pull on. More often than not, you will be happy with what you get for gameplay. Also, they're all waifus. So there's that, you know? Moving on, we've got Berserker Banner number 1, we've got Sakata Kintoki, we got Raiko, we got MHX Alter, and we've got Mayonnaise. Honestly, out of all of them, MHX Alter is probably the... Well, I was gonna say probably the best one, but actually Sakata Kintoki, now that Koyanskaya the Light exists, is probably the best one that you could pull. He's a single-target monster. If you want to break one bar, he will break that bar. And if you have the double Koyanskaya to refill his NP again, he'll break another bar. And with the cooldown reduction from double Koyanskaya, he has a good chance of breaking that 3rd bar too. So he's actually pretty darn good now. So he's probably the best one you could get. Raiko is a solid AoE Berserker. She's good. She's not bad. MHX Alter, if you got Scotty, she's good. If you don't got Scotty, she's garbage. And Mayonnaise, I don't like him at all. I do not think the head of the Shinsengumi is very good at all. So, you know, it's alright. Also, Sakata Gintoki, more Raida art. And Raiko, more Raida art. Alright, moving on. This is the best banner. Period. You have Morgan, you have Arjuna Alter, you have Musashi Berserker. Morgan is probably the best AoE Berserker in the entire game. I know, blasphemy, but hear me out. The difference between her and Arjuna Alter, who is also insanely good AoE Berserker, is Morgan does slightly less damage for way higher utility for her and the entire team. So Arjuna Alter, while he pushes, you know, like 10% more damage, Morgan brings like 100% more utility and better survivability. So Morgan's like the best Berserker in the game, Arjuna Alter's like the second best Berserker, AoE Berserker in the game, and Musashi Miyamoto is probably the third best AoE Berserker in the game. Do you want an AoE Berserker that's really, really good? This banner gives it to you. There is no reason to not roll this banner unless you already have all of them, or you don't have one of the supports that is desperately vital to making them amazing. If you don't have, like, Koyanskaya, then it makes Morgan and Arjuna Alter drop in value a lot. If you don't have Castoria, then it makes Musashi Berserker drop a lot. But if you have both of those, this is by far the best banner you can roll. All three of these are super duper good servants. I can't stress enough how amazing this banner is. There is no downside to this banner. Every single servant is a top-tier servant. Alright, extra banner number 1. Jalter is there for waifu pools, and everyone else has been outclassed by so much over the years that they're basically useless. So this banner sucks. Let's just be honest. This banner's not good. Extra banner number 2. You got Space Ishtar, you got Summer BB, you got Mothman, you got Lion King, and you got Nobu. This is 4 waifu pools, 5 waifu pools if you are sexually attracted to the Emperor of China. As for gameplay elements, Lelouch v Britannia on the left side, our Mothman there. Qin Shi Huang is really, really good at soloing things. Space Ishtar is extremely good at looping, and not only that, but she can loop any card color, so she fits with any support, which is really nice. Summer BB has a very unique support skill, which is always useful, and the other two are kind of bad. Honestly, Summer Lion King is pretty bad, and Avenger Nobu is also pretty bad, but they're really cool and hot, so there's that at least, you know? This is the hot banner. If you want someone that looks hot, pull this banner. You got 5 choices. Alright, Avenger, or extra banner number 3. We've got Summer Kama, who is also very good at looping. She is also an AoE Avenger that can loop really well with Castoria, kind of like Space Ishtar, but unlike Space Ishtar, she only does the blue color. You got Young Moriarty, who came out so recently that I don't know how good he is, but he seems pretty solid from the abilities I looked at. Himiko in the back there, who is the best ruler in the game to pair with Artoria. Some bikini-wearing old lady, Kiara, is also very good. She's the best looping Moon Cancer, that's for sure. And then the other two. Unfortunately, Karin is not very good at all, and neither is Big Ushiwaka. Actually, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Taira no Kagakiyo, that's it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this banner's okay. It's not great. It's like, you gotta, like, at least a 50-50, probably a 4 out of 6 chance of something good gameplay-wise. And if you are a Kama simp or a Sakura simp or whatever, you probably are pulling for this if you didn't get her on the swimsuit banner. I understand. She's pretty hot. Alright, moving on, we have extra banner number 4, bringing us Melt, the best waifu. Kiara in a nun outfit this time, instead of cleavage exposing bikini. Okita Soji altar, some ukiyo-e painter, and a young girl from the town of Salem. Gameplay-wise, this banner is middling. Pretty much everything here is middling, with the exceptions of Melt. And you could make arguments for Kiara or Okita altar, but not great arguments. Melt is great if you want an alter ego that can single target annihilate anything in your path with Scotties. This is a waifu banner for most people. If I'm being perfectly honest, everything here, even Melt, gets outdone by something else gameplay-wise. As much as I love Melt, I have to be impartial here and accurate. So, it's a waifu banner. Next, we have extra banner number 5, which brings us King Protea, Summer Abigail, Boy, Van Gogh, and, oh god. Her name, I'm blanking. Shit, I hate when this happens. It's Young Guifei. Young Guifei, thank you. Chat didn't even tell me. My brain, I was thanking my brain. Okay. Gameplay-wise, this banner sucks. Let's just put that out there. This banner sucks gameplay-wise. King Protea is not great. Young Guifei is not great. Summer Abigail, I can tell you from experience, sucks. Voyager's alright. Van Gogh is very interesting, but you have to work harder to make Van Gogh work, as well as other servants. But Van Gogh does have an upper limit above a lot of other servants, so Van Gogh is also pretty solid. However, if you don't want to think while you play this game, Van Gogh is the worst servant in the entire game for you. You really need to think when setting up something like Van Gogh. Same with Young Guifei, to be honest. Both of those are thinking man servants. And thinking servants am no good for my Orc Brain. Orc Brain want press Buster card. Orc Brain demand more Morgan in party. So, this banner is not very good, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Yeah. Pretty bad banner to pull on. Again, it's a, if you like the character, you're probably gonna try and get it banner. And finally, extra banner number 6, which is pretty stacked, I'm gonna be honest with you. From the right to the left, we've got Oberon, Super Bunyan, some very sus priest man, some very sus priest woman, Bazette, and Koyanskaya of Darkness. So, Oberon is extremely good gameplay-wise. That's what we're going to start off with, because Oberon is kind of game-breakingly good. Just to put that out there. He's extremely, extremely good. Ashia Domon in the back there, our sus priest man, is also very good. He is a very, very good quick looping AoE alter ego. And being able to loop quick as an alter ego AoE means that he's good against at least half of the classes in the game. That's the big strength of alter ego, is if you got a strong alter ego, you don't have to think, you just put them against half the classes in the game. Super Bunyan is alright. She's solid. She's nothing special, but she's not bad either. She has a unique mechanic to her, which is pretty neat, but it's nothing amazing. Jacques de Malay, which is our sus priestess next to our Shinto priest. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how good she is. Like, at all. She's one of the characters that I never looked into all that much, so I can't help there. Bazette, another interesting, unique character. The way she works is through counterattacks. She's very strong. Bazette is very powerful. A very powerful, specifically alter ego class, which means she's, again, good against half the classes in the game. And there are strategies you can do with her that will clear out missions better than a lot of other servants, because she has a counterattack taunt on her MP. Means that she can basically get 3 NPs in a single turn in a lot of cases. She's really, really good. Really, really good. And finally, you have the Foreigner, Koyanskaya. This is the weaker Koyanskaya. Although her first outfit is very strong. That's a good, strong outfit with the tummy out and everything like that. Koyanskaya of the Darkness is good. She's not as good as Koyanskaya of the Light, but she is good. I'll say this. One thing about Melee is that I know she's a curse user, and if you combine her with, like, Van Gogh that you already have, the curse stacks are insane. But, you know, making a strategy that involves 2 really off-meta weird 5-stars is something that basically only weirdos are going to do with their strategies, so yeah. Anyway, Koyanskaya of Darkness, very solid pick as well. She's not as good as Koyanskaya of the Light, but she is good. So, this is a good banner, where at least 5 out of 6 of these characters are pretty good pulls. And that's all the GSSR banners. I already told you what banner to pull. Like, I went over all of them, but I told you straight up, pull this banner. Ignore every other banner. Pull this banner. This is the best banner by 1,000,000%. Unless all three of these servants are MP5 for you already, you have no reason not to pull this banner. Even if you don't have Koyanskaya of the Light to support your 2 busters here, you still probably want to pull this banner. Morgan and Arjunas are really freaking good. So let's pull this banner and see who we get. I might get another Morgan and get absolutely nothing new, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I like Morgan. I've been using her so much. What we got? The Hydra Blade. Hail Hydra. Oh look, I got my free 5-star CE. Featuring Kaneth. The Zelrich Blade. Oh, hey look, it's Kiyohime, the most grailed 3-star and below servant in the entire game. Another Berserker. It's turning gold. Oh god, chat, are we gonna get something good? It's Kyo Kojo. It's another Kiyohime in a way. Oh, look at that. Back-to-back Kyo pulls. So that's our limited 4-star, which is guaranteed on the GSSR banner. She's honestly not a good servant, but... Oh my god, Rainbow's chat! Are we gonna get a 5-star? Oh my god, I wasn't expecting 5-star! It's a Berserker? Well, it's... I don't have a single copy of the other 2. Morgan said, I don't need any other Berserkers, and she came here to prove it. This is some yandere level wife duties that she's pulling. And you know what? I said I'd be fine with it. Also, she's an Artoria face, and... Oh, hey, look! Another 5-star. The King of the Moon Cell. And I pull Artoria faces like crazy. Dinosaur. She has a way with words. So this is, I think Morgan is now officially my highest NP 5-star servant because this is 2 GSSRs in a row that I pull a banner and Morgan shows up. Every time I pull a banner with more than one Berserker on it, if Morgan's on it, she's gonna beat them all out. This is actually kind of hilarious. When she said, I don't need any other Berserkers, she meant it. And you know what? I'm inclined to agree. Alright, that's the easy pull out of the way. Now it's time for the hard pulls. The pulls for Arcueid. We'll get Shufu along the way easy peasy. What's the new CE do? I didn't look at it, I'm sorry. We'll look at it again if I see it again. Alright. I am scared of this pull. I'm scared of these pulls. I'm ready for failure. Let's throw some tickets at the problem and see if the tickets want to be nice to us. The nice thing is, there is technically a pity now, and I can reach the pity if need be. I really hope I don't have to, because that's a lot of investment, but you know, whatever it takes. I want Arcueid. I don't care if she's the worst servant in the game when I get her. I want her. I likes her, and I wants her. We can either do this the easy way or the hard way. Look at her kit. Is it on the Atlas Academy database? It sure is. All right, let's look at her kit. Let's be really sad. Let's see if it's bad. All right, let me see. Got skill seal on all enemies for 1 turn, defense down on all enemies for 3 turns, attack up on self for 3 turns. Okay. Oh, a 100% self MP charge. And MP damage up for 3 turns. Okay. That's pretty good. And third skill, apply invincibility on party 1 time 3 turns. Apply buff removal resistance up versus buff positive effect, or buff increased damage, or buff increased defense, or buff attack up, or buff increased defense against individuality, or buff crit damage up, or buff evade and invincible, or buff guts, or buff MP damage up, or buff crit rate up, or buff sure hit for targets with alignment good. Jesus. Okay. That's a lot of ores. Would you like a chance at any buff in the game, apparently, it feels like. And her NP is Buster, as expected. It should be AoE, yeah? Yes, it is AoE. And it sets a field. Sets a unique field for herself, which makes perfect sense as an archetype, because archetypes would have to set... Archetypes naturally set a field for themselves for power-ups. That's what Type Mercury was doing in Brazil, was basically terraforming some area around it. And the field seems to be called Millennium Castle. Based on the kanji there. Charge MP for targets with living human on party except for self. Okay, who has living human? Oh, all the pseudo-servants have living human. Okay. Okay, and Mash Kyrie Light. I mean, makes sense Mash would have it. She's a demi-servant. Pseudo-servants, so stuff like Senji Muramasa, Ishtar, Bazette coming in here in CE form, Parvati, Jaguar Man, etc., Waver, stuff like that. Those are all pseudo-servants. As in, they're servant spirits inhabiting a human body, I guess. Ereshkigal's not there, interestingly enough. I guess, technically, she's slightly different. Hey, look, it's our boy Kadok! Why is Kadok so sexy in this CE? Why is Gouda so sexy? Why are they so sexy in this CE? Jesus, dude. Arts cards 8% up. Arts card critical damage 15% up. MP charge 50% starting. This is a good CE. Look at these fucking Ike men. Even, look at Shion in the background. She's looking at them like, damn, they're hot today. Oh, it's also all attack stat. Yeah, that's a really good CE then. Oh, we got a gold. We got a gold. Do we get her in a ticket? Do we get her? Nope, darn. Oh, look, it's Emiya. Hello, Emiya. How are you? Good to see you again. Unlimited Blade Works. Someone got Arc in a single roll and a single paid ports on a roll. Yeah, that's... It's all orange. It's all slot machines. Somebody's gonna win the jackpot. It's just not gonna be you or me. It's gonna be some random person out there in the world, probably rich already, that life just shoved a horseshoe down their pants when they were born. They're gonna pull once, they're gonna get what they want, and then they're gonna go online and they're gonna be like, hey, I got this in one pull, is it any good? And then everyone's gonna be like, fuck. Have I looked at Arc's passives? No, I haven't. Alright, what do we got? We've got Magic Resistance A+, who cares? Territory Creation EX, that's really good. Item Construction A, it's okay, I guess. Oh, we got our Shufu. Independent Action A is really good, and a new one specific to her.
サーバント、キャスター改めアルターエゴ。新名をジョフ。
ジョフ。
嘘。ここ。カルデア。
Wow, is this Caldia? No way.
なんだよ、もうなんか恨みでもあんのかよ。あれ？待ってよ。グッサマ。
Ah, Gusama, yes.
ねえ、グッサマいるの？いるんでしょ？
She is.
ほら、早く出して。早く。
Ah, she's adorable. She's so adorable. Good voice actor. Okay. What was I doing? Right, I was reading the last passive for Arc. Gensho no Ichi. That would be primordial? The primordial one, I guess? When the Millennium Castle field is up, so after she uses MP, increase her quick card performance by 30%, Art's performance by 30%, and Buster performance by what the fuck, that passive? She's a type. She's a type. She's an archetype. She has to be that good. She has to have a broken passive. It makes sense. Okay, but still, that's a good passive. It's a really good passive. Yeah, and when you have a 100% charge, it means that you can just have it up all the time, or at least right away, you know? Okay, what's her MP modifier? I don't know. Let me see if the info is there. Have they data mined the info for it? I would hope her MP modifier is good. Ooh, it looks like it's a little below average. That's unfortunate. They're trying to balance a character that should be Imba. Damn. It's, according to this, 0.45. 0.5 is our very baseline, like, average as average can get. So below that is rough. Alright. First 10 pull. Go! We're gonna get a CE on this and not an arc. What they really need to do, chat, what they really need to do, they were scared of adding David's Servant. I'll show you exactly who David's Servant is going to be. One sec. Hey, Shufu again. Nice. David, see, while we're getting Archetype Earth as a servant, David's Servant is going to be the stronger version of Archetype Earth. Grand Berserker. Archetype Neko Arc. Nya. Yeah, Shufu is free. Shufu is a 3-star. So you can get her in the friend point gotcha at the moment. And I don't think she's limited either. How strong is Neko Arc? Yeah, go watch old Melty Blood tournaments. You'll see. Up. No! Tosaka's dad is here to ruin the pools. Go away, Tosaka's dad! Yo, look at this art. This art's cute. The faces are cute. Cute face art. See, they're giving me Geronimo because they just buffed the game to give you that Brave type combo of Buster Arts Quick, right? So Geronimo is now a 6-star servant. That's how good he is. That's what that buff did, right, guys? Right? Right? Are either of these any good? No. No. Both of those are bad CEs, as expected. Grandcaster Geronimo. Alright, second 10 pool, let's go. Oh, look, chat, we got loading. Does that mean we got her? Oh! Shit! We got her! Look at that intro. Budget. Yeah! We got Arc. We got Arc. She's a Saber face, so I was guaranteed to pull her anyway. Chat, remember, if they're a Saber face, I'm gonna get her. I'm a Saber hunter. Dude, chat, what if it gave me NP2 right now, like on the next pull? Wouldn't that be insane? Wouldn't that be amazing? It's a servant, so, you know, they could. Okay, never mind. I like how the animation is a corruption effect like Summer Kiara, but a recreate effect. It's more like... Honestly, I thought she was going to be like a savior class or something like that when they popped it out like that. I didn't think she was going to stay as Moon Cancer. It's more like she's overpowering the BB side of Moon Cancer. Because let's be honest, BB, while being able to cheat, cannot cheat nearly as hard as Arc can cheat. Arc cheats way harder than BB does. If you've never played Tsukihime, guys, for those of you that don't know any Tsukihime lore and only know Fate lore, Tsukihime characters make servants look like children. Putting any Tsukihime character that's a fighter up against any Fate character that's a fighter should always overwhelmingly be in favor of the Tsukihime character to win. Like, especially Arc. Especially Arc. And since Tsukihime Remake came out recently, I don't want to spoil exactly why Arc is so incredibly powerful for those guys. Just trust me. So I'm a servant, huh? Don't really have a name. You can call me the primordial one. Oh. Oh!
なんて偉そうな私の言い分は売っちゃって。こんにちは、カルデアの人。私はムーンキャンサー、アルクエイド・ブリュンスタッド。
アルクエイド・ブリュンスタッド。イエーイ。
すぐにまた霊気第2で会いましょ
う。Go ahead and make sure to ascend me right away, she says. Oh, that was a good rug pull. So she came out in full archetype Earth, going, I have no name, but you can call me the primordial one. I am the grand rule, blah, 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 blah. And then just like, just kidding. I'm Arcueid. Arcueid being beautiful? Quite literally, for those that don't know, the design behind Arcueid comes from Nasu looking at a Swedish supermodel and being like, yeah, she's hot. I want her to be the main character of my game. I want her to be the main character of my story. That's how hot she is. I'm gonna go level her up right now.
Yeah.
Chat, we did it. 20 tickets, 60 SQ. We got the arc. Well done, everyone. Good pulls.